Are we ready? All right. Holy shit. We need some volume here. Brothers and sisters from the technical part, are you ready with the sound? Is that an okay? Thank you very much for that confirmation, late confirmation. Volume, please, volume.
Pretenders, fakers, posers and replicas. Everyone and everything feels the same. But there is one place that allows you to be you. The pitch. Fly-Fut. Watching and sharing. Better than telling.
So this will be, or I'll try to make this the best next 20 minutes of the entire World Football Summit. But I'm not going to do it on my own. I need your help. Are we all right with that? Thank you very much for that collaboration. We have been receiving invitations from the media for the past 2 years. We said no. Today, it's the first time we're going to speak out publicly. It's also the first time in history any amateur or semi-professional football player is able to have all of his games recorded with good drone quality and available on his mobile phone. If you once wanted to become a professional football player, there is a good chance you will like Fly-Fut. But I bet the majority of you would wish you were 16 to have all of your games recorded in your mobile phone. Today, the great majority of your minutes as players are recorded with ground cameras or mobile phones. Okay, so this is bad sound, bad perspective, no sound at all, and these lead to a shitty experience. Oh no, he said shitty. That's my brother. He's, oh fuck, he said it again. All right. We Fly-Fut, we make the dream of every single amateur football player in the world come true. Seeing themselves as professionals, being able to see, keep, and share all of their goals, dribbles, saves, passes, or misses on any social media platform. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, you name it. Before Fly-Fut, the great majority of your minutes as players remain on your memories. You have no evidence that that happened, and this is a huge pity. Sir, how much money would you pay to have all of your games recorded?
I don't know.
That's a lot of money. How much money would you pay to have all of your kids' or father's game in your phone? Father's game, yeah. Did he play? Yeah, a lot of money again. All right. Now you're going to be broke after this. No, just kidding. All right. You, the owners of professional football, work on a huge economic market. You create the dream. You create the stars people want to become like. We Fly-Fut, we finish the process, we close the loop. You are about to see what we believe is the biggest revolution in amateur football in history. And believe me, this revolution starts from an amateur level and will impact professional football. This is because we are creating, thanks to drone technology, a better generation of players that will learn faster and will play better from a tactical point of view. Just like iPod made possible you could touch your music, with Fly-Fut, you can now touch your football. But not only you, your friends and family too. We have seen some of the biggest impacts so far with Fly-Fut, and it's that now dads and sons come together and watch their games together. We have helped to create a new family moment that will remain present as long as football remains alive. Do you see the size of the impact? Hello, am I on? All right. It's tough, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to become a professional player, it's a hard path. It ain't easy. Many men and women invest a lot of time in becoming fitter, better technically, better tactically, and they won't make it. Someday, those players won't make it. They won't be able to help their families. They won't be able to help their mothers quit from working from 3 jobs, 7 days a week for a minimum salary. Someday those players will get a bad injury, they won't be liked by the new coach, or they won't be supported by their agents, and they won't make it. But let's look into detail, okay? Because what is it that makes it so attractive to young players to try to become professional players? Okay, so here's the point. From my point of view, it's two things. First, the game, and second, the dream. The game is football. There's something about football that no one can assure or describe what it is that makes it super attractive. And as you know, in football, 2 + 2 ain't 4 every single time. And secondly is the dream. The social recognition to a set of skills that make you loved, stronger, prettier, faster, and so on, and that finally position you at the top of society, sometimes making you immortal. But let's look into detail about this dream concept. So here is the pyramid of population of professional players. Of course, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi up there. And in the lower part, we've got some semi-professional players, part-time players. Okay? This is the actual estimation proportion with the amateur pyramid population of football players. Okay? So the vast majority of the players are amateur, and they play in senior 5-a-side, 7-a-side leagues, company leagues, private leagues, junior, not junior, private, school leagues. Football moves the amount of money it moves because the players at the base want to feel like the players at the top. And this is why the exact reason why Fly-Fut today is a success, and it will change amateur football forever. Let's go into detail. These, we have called it the mystics, the micro star experience. It doesn't matter how fit or talented you are. Fly-Fut makes you feel like a star. It makes you feel like your idols. It makes you feel like the players you dream about. Even if it's you on your own trying to replicate Cristiano Ronaldo, or you and your friends. Okay? But let's go into detail. What is it, this mystics concept that we just invented? So it's 3 components. First is drone technology. A technology that enables us to reach a high-quality image, a unique perspective on the field at an affordable cost. Second is the CaaS, content as a service, which is the business model we adopted that ensures a constant feed of content to the user throughout the season, bringing as a result a huge engagement. You will see it afterwards. And thirdly is football, the biggest sport in the world, and therefore a huge market. Right in the middle is where we find Fly-Fut. But for something to become a real revolution, it has to have 2 things, deepness and wideness. Deepness is the impregnation of that new something. It has to be very strong. It has to change how something is done, made, or perceived. And then wideness. A big population has to fall for this new movement. The bigger the population, the bigger the revolution. So something like the Beatles or internet, those are 2 big revolutions. Deepness and wideness for Fly-Fut would be that we have not only reached every single kind of player there is, kids, adults, men, women, we have also penetrated in federations because they want to keep control of the progress of the players, how they develop from year to year tactically. And we have also penetrated on top clubs in Europe with our exclusive service, Fly-Fut Pro, which is a constant recording of drone tactical sessions, trainings, to get those images in order to learn and implement them faster. And wideness would be that we have all seen and we all know that the grandpas, dads, moms, brothers and sisters go crazy when the little one scores a goal. We have even seen families full dressed up with jerseys, scarves and flags following the kid around the country even when the team is not in a top league level. My friends, football is a passion that does not understand about ages or genders. Fly-Fut is just a tool to extend that passion deeper and wider. But let's go into the heart of this new revolution, the app. This is actual footage of the app. So as a player in Fly-Fut, you would get your games in 2 formats. 5-minute highlight video, fully customized and personalized, and you'll see that in a minute, an entire game. Are we following? Are we okay? You like it? Is it interesting? That's my brother, my sister, my... Do you like it? Are we following? Thank you. All right, so when we started working with this, we wanted to empower that mystics generation, that micro-star experience. So we identified that there were three elements, the elements of personalization, that were key to produce that mystics feeling, all right? So the first one is stadium sound effects. Second one is lineups, professional lineups. And the third one is professional speaker. Here are just two examples of how an amateur game comes alive when we bring on the mystics concept.
El balón en largo en tierra de nadie despeja el centro del campo de Llagostera de la jugada individual. Es buenísima, se mete hasta la cocina, pero madre mía, qué jugador. ¡Gol! Todos sus compañeros van a abrazarlo. Normal, ha dejado de hacer una jugada estratosférica que en primera división solo lo harían los elegidos, los Messi, los Griezmann, los Gareth Bale. Cuando el galés está en forma, madre mía, qué jugada, es que se ha ido de 3, se ha ido de 4. Y qué definición, por no hablar de cómo lo ha bajado, cómo lo ha pinchado. 0-1.
Okay, so this is a school tournament. Never, ever in his life, Alberto had something like that. And Alberto's dad hasn't slept from that day on. It's huge. The impact is huge. And here is an amateur private league for seniors.
La coge Joaquín Torres. Que pase, que pase, que pase, que pase, que pase, que pase. Y qué gol. ¡Gol! Se han puesto de acuerdo Toro Loco y Red Devils para traernos fútbol del bueno a Fly-Fut. Buen tanto de Bruno Amat. Que pase de tacón de Joaquín Torres. 3-3.
All right. So, when we started working in this, we saw that if we were to produce only highlight videos, more or less the same players would come up as the main characters, like the two good players of the team and the goalkeeper, something like that. And we were leaving behind a good, like a big amount of players that are super important for the business. So my brother, who is right there, he's a genius, by the way, he came up with this idea of this button called Catcher Clip. This button enables every single player of both teams to cut 15 seconds of whatever they want, many times, as many times as they want, and take it to Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever it is. We've seen many, many, many goals, many dribbles, many passes, and a huge ton of misses, because you want to bully your friend, you know? Okay, so now you're asking, how much time does it take to produce one of those 5-minute highlight video? Okay, let's go back to the origins of Fly-Fut. So the first time we did the first 5-minute highlight video, it took us 10 days, okay? Those were very tense, stressful days. This picture is from our first tournament back in 2017, 43 games in 2 days. And everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong, okay? 2 super inexperienced pilots crashed their drones minute 1. The editor, good friend of mine, super cool looking guy, he lost the hard drive with 24 hours of recordings. I nearly killed him. Yeah, I nearly killed him, and it's my friend. And finally it appeared 8 days afterwards in a surfboard park or something like that, okay? But the figures right now is that with our top secret, because we cannot show it, with our top secret proprietary software of production, of edition, is that we are capable of, with a team of 7 interns, working from 9 to 12, we can produce from 1,000 to 1,400 games in a month. If I'm not mistaken, MediaPro produces 1,900 games per season. Of course, Mr. Rhodes is doing professional football. But we may say we produce more football than he does in 2 months than he does in an entire season. All right? Those are the numbers. We have all seen Steve Jobs introducing the iPhone. But there is a sentence that is so true. He says, every once in a while, there is a company or product that changes everything. It changes how it's done, made, perceived, experienced. It changes everything. So that would be iTunes in the music industry, Netflix in the cinema industry, Facebook connecting people, YouTube on the online video industry, Adidas first, and then Nike in the sports industry. Look, I've been very lucky in my life, super lucky. I've worked for some of the biggest companies in the world. Giorgio Armani, Ralph Lauren, Diesel, L'Oreal, Cacharel. I have not seen anything selling so good, connecting so fast and deep with the consumer, such as Fly-Fut, in my life. And as you know, without data, you just have an opinion. Well, here's our data. 82% of the players within the first 2 or 3 games download the app, which is our free trial period, of course. 64% of the teams subscribe to Fly-Fut. And we've got a daily visit per user that it's something in between 9 and 12 minutes. We don't waste too much time or invest too much time into looking into our competitors. We don't forget about them either. In fact, some of the guys over here, they're not even competitors. We're in the same room. But just let's take him into account. When it comes to user experience and hero moment, which is what the fans of football want, Fly-Fut sits right at the top right-hand corner. Why? Because it's a huge quality image. You just saw it. It's a mobile app with a freemium model. So even if you're not paying, you will still get some content. It's really a non-expensive subscription. It's social. You can share it with your dad, mom, whoever you want. It's drone perspective, capturing great hero moments. And it's a phenomenal Mystics female generation. This is Fly-Fut today, my friends. But in the very next future, any player from the Fly-Fut database will be able to have and to buy tickets to the stadium, news, and watch the exact game of the club C Sports. So it's Real Madrid, Barcelona. That's the future for Fly-Fut. Do you see the size of the impact? One app that will gather all your football, your sons, your dads, your brothers, and the club that you admire. My friends, I think we're nearly done with the timing, but before saying bye, there's a sentence that my father always says. Time is the most important thing that we have. It's the only thing we have, and we don't know how much we have left. So I would really like to extend my gratitude to all of you for being here. And I'll close with just one sentence. Fly-Fut is new. We're small today, but we will change amateur football forever. And football is a passion that does not understand about ages or genders. Thank you very much for your time.